Does Israel Adesanya deserve a rematch against Alex Pereira? Obviously, everybody knows the story, but here's a quick rundown if you don't. About 7 years ago, Israel Adesanya was in kickboxing, so was Alex Pereira. They fought, lost to a decision. Izzy rematched him, got knocked out. Alex now 2-0 against Izzy. After the knockout loss to Alex, Izzy's like, fuck it, let me go to MMA, and he focuses on MMA and makes his MMA debut. Gets to the UFC, becomes middleweight champion, has the second longest ever middleweight run. Alex sees the success Izzy has and says, oh, if I beat him, you know, MMA math kind of thing, I beat him, so I'm going to go over there and take everything he's got. Alex starts his MMA career, destroys his opponents, is now on a 7-fight win streak, knocks out top contender Sean Strickland, fights Adesanya in the rematch at MSG, and knocks Izzy out in the 5th round after he was losing the fight pretty much. He only won a round before that, leaving us now with Izzy 0-3 across 3 combat sports. The reason I'm asking this is because I'm genuinely curious, because in my opinion this might be a tough sell, because does Pereira just have Adesanya's number? Because I think a lot of people look at Pereira like, listen, the guy was rushed into a title shot, and basically anybody else in the division can beat him, maybe except for Paulo Costa. And I don't think a lot of people consider what if Alex Pereira wins. I think a lot of people, including myself, bought into the narrative that Izzy was going to be better. Izzy was going to be better than he was and dominate Alex and get that win back, and that was going to be just part of his story. Even in my breakdown while I was editing it, I was thinking to myself, I'm literally acknowledging in the video that I think Alex is the better fighter, but I'm still picking Izzy. Alex. Part of me wants to go Alex, but I think my final prediction is going to be Israel Adesanya. I think honestly from a technical standpoint, I think Alex is a little bit better. I think he has the higher fight IQ, and obviously he has, I think, more power. I said he has the higher fight IQ, more power. I do think that the speed advantage is to Izzy. Alex, I think, just has the higher fight IQ. He sets up his shots a lot better. I think that Adesanya has the speed and technical ability, just because I think he has a lot more weapons to use, different stances. And there were points in this fight, of course, where Adesanya looked good. Like I said, he was winning. There was parts in the second round where I was like, Jesus, Adesanya is good. He's perfectly moving away from the kick. At this point in the fight, it looks like that he's pulling away from Alex. Does Adesanya deserve a rematch? I think yes. I think we need to see the rematch. Alex Pereira was losing the fight, basically. And obviously, look, when you look at Israel Adesanya, I saw Dana White kind of touch on this. The guy has fought 3 times this year, and he usually tries to fight 3 times a year. He's a super active champion. I mean, I remember last year he fought like twice in like a 3-month period, 2-month period, March to June. And like I said, the guy's an active champion. He likes to fight, and he accepts the hard fight. He didn't go after the Cannonier fight and was like, hey, Alex doesn't deserve this, and make excuses. He said, no, let's bring Alex. And I'm not even the biggest Adesanya fan. I made videos about, you know, how a few of his fights have been a little bit on the boring side, but what's right is right, and I think Israel deserves the rematch. As I said in my last video, Brazil, let's have it. 2 months. Rio de Janeiro, January 21st, Izzy Alex 2. Let's just get this fight done, get this fight signed. Just kidding. I think Israel might have some issues, which is something I also want to talk about in this video. I touched on this in my last video, and I tweeted about it. I was there live. I saw Izzy kick his leg and then all of a sudden roll. Did Izzy have a foot injury, and is he just not saying this? Israel Adesanya is a guy that when he loses, he does not like to make excuses. I personally think that he might have fractured his leg a little bit, causing him not being able to move, causing him just getting beaten up on the cage. That's honestly what I think happens. And look, I'm not an Adesanya fanboy. I'm not trying to make excuses. I really don't care if he wins or loses, but I just think that it's a little weird. And he did touch on that it was the calf kick. I think it might be a little something else, but I think we're gonna find out in the coming days. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments, as always, if what you think about my whole stance. I'll see you guys in the next one.